with Timo Limo, the strength conditioning coach, 800-meter runner. All right, I'm here with Koen. He's a Dutch marathoner with a PR of, 2:10:35.
Hello, my name is Collin Kibet. I'm a coach for Koen Experience.
I'm here with Reuben, who's a pacer. I'm here with Archie Reid, a junior athlete from Australia, just 17.
What's the average mileage for a person in high school?
Here we do the kilometers at least say 50 to 60 per week.
Mm-hmm.
So, but for us we don't do much on kilometers. We work on the strength and the weaknesses of the athlete. Because they are still young, so we have to go step by step with the athlete. We check the weaknesses of the athlete, work on the weaknesses, and then that's how you get results. And you don't put the athletes together because different athletes have different abilities. One might be strong on the endurance, one might be strong on the other side, and also you always be differentiating between the athletes. One might be a race horse, another walk horse. So you have to know the athlete and what to give, because you can give a race horse a lot of workload and he cannot perform. So you have to learn between these two, and that's how you bring the result. What we have mastered in Kenya.
What's the most important aspect of the running form? I know there's many different aspects like your hip mobility, cadence, and all that stuff. But if it's one thing, what is the one thing you will put more focus on or emphasize more?
I think the running form. The running form is so important because when you have good aligned body, and at the same time when you work with the technique, you have to work with the strength and work on the power. So you work on the core and the lower back. So to strengthen all these parts, you have to do the exercises, and then make sure you do the drills. Do the drills a lot.
What has running taught you?
Yeah, running is good in everybody, in health, and you learn more. You get new people, because if not running, I could not even meet you, with other people. So it's like connecting with people outside.
Yeah, learn a lot of good values through running, like just good self-discipline, good, just the way you go about the day.
Don't give up, focus on your goal. Now, especially combining living in Kenya, I noticed that it's better to focus on one thing, try to do the best you can, instead of trying to do 3-4 things at the same time halfway. So I think it's important to have a main goal and go for that as much as you can.
Running has taught me to appreciate life, to embrace each other, because it makes you travel the world, meet different people, understand different cultures, blend into different cultures, and living the cultures you have learned, you have grown with. So it teaches you how the world is and how to be with people. Yeah.
But you have to be tough. It's all about what you make. You put in the work, the result will come out automatically. So as long as you focus on the work, don't worry about the results, it's gonna come out automatically. And if you translate the same thing into life, just put in the good work, put in the time, put in the effort, you're gonna get great results.
I was wondering what your staple carbohydrate is for fueling for long runs and how you recover from training.
Ugali. I like ugali. I like it because that's what makes me strong. Yeah. When you take just small portion, you feel like you are enough.
Yeah.
And you can take more. You can see the whole day. If I take in the morning, I go to the job, the whole day I will not feel hungry.
Yeah.
So it's not like this chapati or what, but the best.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
How can I improve my form for running?
Making sure that you stay mid-foot, not really landing on your heels, because that one, it helps you to really move forward faster, and also to focus more on optimum stride, not too long stride, because if you have a too long stride, you strike more on your heel and then that slows you down. So focusing more on short contact time.
Yeah.
And really making sure that you run a little bit faster.
Besides your regular diet, what are some things that you would take before a race to get the best out of your performance?
It's normal food. Like before a track session, we usually have normal breakfast. Just normal breakfast like bread with some eggs or some bananas, and then 1 hour later you go on the track. It's okay. So yeah, just maintain a routine in such a way that your body adapts to it. So when you go to your training or your racing, it's not like the body is feeling like a strange thing. So always maintain certain routine. Try to see what your body likes before a race. So maintain that routine even when you're racing. It's just a normal thing for you.
No, all food is good. The same. The one you get, that's good.
I think a lot of pasta, just good carbohydrates. I like that.
For me, I normally take like maybe a slice of bread or a banana at least 4 to 5 hours before a race. Because the last thing I want to worry about is like a full stomach. So I'd rather not eat anything, just drink water and just worry about the race than feeling like, oh, your stomach is heavy, you're getting a stitch, you know what I mean?
No, I've noticed that on before the marathon, the mistake I did earlier in my career was that I took my last meal a bit too late. So now I make sure that, for example, before a marathon, that I finish my meal like 3 hours before the race. And then marathon day I like to take it an easy digestible meal, so I normally don't eat white bread, but on the day of the marathon I eat white bread and with honey or something like that. So it's nothing really special, no big secrets, but just a light digestible meal.
What is the weirdest, most unusual thing you've seen on any of your runs that you've been on? Tell me about it.
I don't think so.
The other day here I saw close by a strange animal, of which I still don't know what the name is, but it looked a bit like the mongoose that we're talking about.
I think nothing. I think I haven't.
Forest you can get monkeys, so if you do in forest you get some monkeys. Animals like a family of monkey.
Man with a bicycle with a couch on the back of it. I also have seen a motorcycle with a whole family riding on it of 4. That was...
Alright, so how important is speed, maximum speed workouts in a distance training regimen?
You should be doing plyometrics. Always be stretching. Always have a good routine of wood technique, like doing drills. And example, you can do my drills because they're perfect for all conditions, for running, working in office, and everything.
When it comes to training, there are like different phases. In the beginning, it's foundation work. Then I work on the specifics like the workouts, and the goal is to integrate together to give you like the optimum performance.
Yeah.
So depending on how the event and what race you are preparing for and what time of the year, you have to work on each section at a time. So first foundation work, and then the specifics, and then before the race everything comes together and you should be able to do well.
What is the hardest workout that you've ever done?
Uphill 21 kilometer, like this. That is the toughest one. Yeah, even Kenyan they fear that one.
500 meters, running like crossing like in 50, and then you take like the rest of like 1 minute, and then you have to run the next 200 like in 27. That was so hard.
So the last session, like shortly before the marathon, like 3 weeks before marathon, I think we did 6 times 5k. So then in total with the warm-up, cool down, you have almost a full marathon. But then I'll do 5k in marathon pace. So when I was in good shape, I did them like between 15:25 and 15:30. 6 times, so that was quite hard.
It's a track session combined with a hill session. So the track session is a 500 meters. 500 meters, and then after 3 minutes it's a full speed, and then at 3 minutes later I go for 300 meters full speed again, and then after I go straight to the hill I do at gentle slope, not like too steep. 300 meters times 3, 200 meters times 3, 150 meters times 3. It's walk down, run fast, the first 3 sets of 300. Then you walk recovery like 3 minutes, and then 200 full speed again. Then you walk down, then 150 is full speed again. And then after the 150s, you will not be able to walk after that. You'll be lying down for 30 minutes, you throw your food. So that's the hardest workout, and it's the only one which made me break through.
I think a lot of the track interval sessions, the hardest, like finishing off the 400 meters or just 400 meter hills and stuff. Really hard.
What is your advice on becoming the person that you are to achieve this goal of running a marathon? It takes a lot of hard work, I understand that, but tell us about your experience.
Marathon is not bad, but people think it's hard, not hard. So long as you did training, discipline and training, to achieve it.
Go for the goal and focus on it. And I think for marathon you have to take time for it. It's not that you 1 or 2 months before the event you start realizing, oh, I actually want to join it. Then you're a bit late already probably. So I think you have to start early, and at the same time when you start early you don't have to rush things up, so once you miss a session it's not that big of a deal. And especially what I hear from some people sometimes is if they miss a session due to sickness or work or whatever, then they think they have to catch up later on. So I think it's better not to do it, and focus on a couple of main sessions and try to do that the best you can. And then I think you should be ready for it on D-Day.
Right. In the running form, what's the most important, or not most important, but in the aspect,
I have a YouTube channel I'm opening. It's called Timo Limo, and I'll be posting a lot of stuff, like technique stuff. I opened it, but I haven't been busy on it, but it's already running.
Perfect.
And soon I'll be putting like one drill exercise each week, so people can learn, and then they can go to the next, and then learn from that, go to the next. And the Art of Kenyan Running, this is the company, you can check on it.
Yes.
This is where I give all the stuff. I do coaching, I travel all the world coaching. So wherever I'm close to you, shout out to me, and if I have time, I show you something.
Shaka, yeah. Shaka.